It's almost afternoon, isn't it? It's 10:51 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. It's the 21st of July, 2023. You're a zombie. We were John Z of Roseman, California. Okay, so what's been going on? I swear the zeros and ones have got me locked in. I try to get something new to be put on, and I'm still getting flooded with what the zeros and ones have got me programmed into. If I happen to show favoritism in a few videos, or even just one video or type of video, the algorithms are hell bent in its programming to make sure I keep seeing the same damn stuff. Marketing, marketing, marketing. That's what it is. And I'm having a hard time trying to deal with the overload on it. It was one thing dealing with the grieving situations where almost every damn post I come across on Facebook was just grieving and grieving and grieving and more grieving because I'm a miserable sorry son of a bitch. Well, I am a miserable sorry son of a bitch at times. But some days when I'm not being that way, it seems like the zeros and ones want to keep me in that particular position because that's what the marketing program is all about. Keep forcing this shit right down my throat and I'll become a raving, I need more of it, I need more of it. Give me a frickin' break, you bastards. You know, God knows how long we've been going on with the controversy of artificial intelligence. We've been having to talk about this one since the 40s when they were trying to start out the cyberpunk, if I try to recall a little history here concerning about books and stuff and topics. The cyberpunk, the computerized world, the zeros and ones, the technology, fusing in with human beings or not fusing in, but interacting or interfering with the biological nature of us. We're getting more and more dependent, just about interdependent upon technology. We're becoming more and more Star Trek Borg. More and more of the mentality. Well, we keep up with the damn zeros and ones algorithms we've got out there for marketing left and right. We're brainwashing ourselves more and more. We must have it. When we came out with the beepers, we needed some way to keep in constant contact. We had plenty of payphones around and we were actually able to use those. When they came out with the cell phones, now we have instant communications with people left and right. Of course, the rates we still had to pay on the cell phones and charges, and monthly rates, roaming rates, whatever the kind of rates that they were going to be charging us. But this was technology. This was communication. This was better than racing over to a wall phone and trying to use the payphones over there, especially when they got, well, the fun ones when they were busted or practically used up. When you have a wall of people using the payphones, you're like, are you through yet? And then you get this. So let me tell you about this dog over here, Marge. How much, operator? Hey, bud, you got another quarter? No, I gotta get a phone call right now. I got this asshole right next to me here. He doesn't want to give me a quarter to continue our conversation here. Now, how the hell am I supposed to be able to talk to you if I can't get another damn dime from someone around here to do so? Inconsiderate people. You just made my naughty list, asshole. Look, I gotta get on the phone. I gotta make my phone call on here. There's a payphone about 2 blocks away. That's busted. 3 blocks away? That's already made into a homeless camp. Some guy wants to go in there and just sleep in a damn container there. Oh, it's not my fault. One of these other phones may be used. They're all broken. You've got the only active phone. Well, I don't care about that. You just screwed up my call. I want my dime back from you. You ever heard of any fights happening between people concerning about a phone? I don't know. Maybe somewhere in the ancient police records or the paperwork, they may have gotten complaints about people fighting over a damn phone booth or a phone alcove. Just because someone needs to get onto the phone real bad, and when they try to, we get into an argument with the previous caller, and then all hell breaks loose. These days we got cell phones. These days we got cell phones with cameras. These days, if we're going to get into a confrontation with somebody else, and here comes the zeros and ones with the marketing, because now we got to program people into it. We have you on camera. I'm photographing you. Beware of the camera. It's got an eye on you. Naturally, you're going to be acting like a complete friggin' idiot. Well, I'm photographing you here too. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my God! I came across this one particular video out there in the TikTok land, who was going absolutely ape. And how many views does this psychotic twit needed to get this one? It's gotten to the point where we have to photograph everybody at this point over here just to make sure we got our story straight. It used to be that we had multiple witnesses seeing the damn thing, and then the cops and the courts would have to sort through this stuff. Now, if we got it on camera, we still got it subjective. Subjective by the guy pointing the camera at the other person, and the other person's pointing the camera in the back at him, saying, I'm tape recording you. You're going to be in trouble. Beware the power of the phone. Beware the power of the camera. I'm waiting for someone to go, I have the power now. I have the control of the camera. And now I'm going to be controlling you. You will do as I say. I am the ultimate Karen. No, that's not my name. My name is John. I am the ultimate Karen. Now, wait just a second here. My name is John, not Karen. I am the ultimate John, which means I'm an ultimate toilet. I'm the ultimate shithead. Blasted! How can I be the ultimate something over here and drive people crazy with my maniacal laugh and my insistent will for people to do it my way? Ah! Yeah, I'm acting facetious again. And right now, I got a dog that needs me right now. So give me a second. When you're dealing with a stressed out human, they can be really emotional. Especially when they keep trying to tell you that their needs, their wants, and whatever's going on in their damn heads hasn't been satisfied enough. Something happens to spark the situation. And if somebody's got a video camera, we got to make it into an epic film. And then we have to show it to the cops what the hell's going on. I mean, it's one thing for them to have a body cam coming up to a situation and they're getting the reports, or they're trying to see something going on that they can add to their own report. But it's usually up to which is the victim and which is the antagonizer. Both. So in this situation, you have to have a cell phone with your camera ready. Not because you're going to be the Karen, or not because you're going to be subjected by the Karen, or be a witness of the damn thing. It's basically all three. Only social media has become the dumping ground for all of this stuff. We got to get the stuff out there because we want to embarrass the living crap out of the other person. Yay. Does that actually work? Embarrassing people left and right? I didn't think so. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to do this on an open. So if you haven't seen anything crawling around all over the place, don't freak. Don't have a cow. You're seeing bug war. You're talking about Karens. Yeah, I complained about the videos that sometimes get me morbidly fascinated by the human behavior breaking down its sanity left and right. We have to bitch, we have to gripe, we have to complain. Don't you know what's going on? Yeah, I know what's going on. We're losing our frickin' minds. That's what's going on. Now, what are we supposed to do? But don't you understand? We have to do this, we have to do that. It's like we're seeing children instead of adults all the damn time. I'm seeing it more and more even in politics. Everyone's got to have their own incisive way, regardless of whatever's the greater need for everybody else. No, my need is more important than yours, and if you don't like it, I'm going to cry about it. Or I'm going to make your life a living hell one way or another. I'm seeing it. I'm hearing about it too much these days. I hear the self importance. I don't hear the accountability, transparency, or responsibility. They're only responsible to themselves, but they're not being held accountable to anybody. Not even the rules, regulations, laws, or anything. Okay, so I'm going to put this damn hypothetical out there again. I know I got it on my wooden logs. I'm going to title this one here. Probably Zeros and Ones and Karens. How about that title? That'd be something for me to get onto. Let's get my file opened up because after I saved this, then I got to label the damn thing. Zeros and Ones and the Karens too. How about that one? But you don't understand. It's their fault. It's not my fault. I'm just going to hit them upside the damn head. I'm just going to harangue with the damn camera. You're this. You're that. Don't you understand? It's all about me, not about you. You got to admit you've seen this shit going on before, right? You got to admit it. Well, okay, ignore the damn thing. You can say so in the comments. You ignored everything because you don't want to be part of it. Understandable. You don't want to be part of the insanity. You don't want to be part of the TikTok world of social media where you, the cameraman, have to capture all these idiotic people and be embroiled in their whole situation, especially when you happen to get caught too much into the situation. As other videos of the zeros and ones keep plugging me into, we also have law enforcement that has conniption fits over this. In certain neighborhoods and in certain towns, certain places, they have a problem with a camera stuck in their face, despite the fact they got a camera right there, sticking in everyone else's face. You can't do this and you can't do that because I say so. I wear the badge and I know law. How dare you, camera, shot me? Who do you think you are? I'm standing in the sidewalk over here and I'm filming. You can't film that. Why not? How dare you? You challenge my authority? You do realize you're wearing a camera right now. You have to have it on. And if you don't, regarding the situation, it's going to come back and bite you in the butt. You threatening me? No, I'm just saying what reality usually does is bites people in the ass on this one here. And if I'm not mistaken, we got camera. What's the problem? You go on social media, you go on YouTube, you got these places, and you're going to get more and more of these damn videos of everyone else having a conniption fit, being caught on camera, don't like the camera, but they're going to use the damn camera in the first place. What am I saying? We're all Karens. We're all kids. We can't act like adults because we don't know what it's like to be an adult. And if there is such a thing as an adult, those are the people that have already passed on a long time ago. They didn't have, at least not to our knowledge, or not to my knowledge, That kind of a personality situation over there. I mean, if somebody else was going to do stuff, they had different values that we try to think we want to brought back, but there was reasons why we dropped the values and the actions and the behaviors a long time ago because they led up to the situations we got right now as it is. I swear to God, these people don't even understand. The past has a way of influencing the present, which also influences the future. Doesn't anybody figure this shit out? No, I guess not. I guess we all are dumber than anything else these days. Yes, I am downgrading our intelligence level at this point over here because we don't learn. Past mistakes and past situations have a way of influencing our present situation. It always has been, and it continues to be such. You just don't see it, or care to see it, or want to see it, and claim ignorance about the damn thing. No, you're not ignorant about the damn thing. You just are the three monkeys at the same time. You got wadding in your ear, and you got your mouth taped shut, and your eyes are blindfolded. But you got your hands feeling all around the place. I mean, you got a choice of taking off the damn duct tape, taking a wadding out of your ear, and unblindfolding yourself to what's going on. And we still have people out there who are pushing the quote-unquote conspiracy theories. Yesterday, we had the anniversary of the Apollo landing. And on the social media, on the YouTube, we had a channel showing a particular long-ass clip of what happened when they landed on the moon for about a few hours and left. And during this time, I've got people who are saying both historical and hysterical. The trolls at it again. I was blocking them left and right. For the things I know were factual, yeah, I was getting sick and tired of hearing and seeing it. You can't convince a troll. They want chaos and discord. The only way you can do is just block their ass and ignore their ass. And then, problem is, with human behavior, we still want that happening because we want to see it happening. And we want to make sure that we're feeding our ego, our megalomania in ourselves. So we have to prove that we are superior by diving into the damn situation. But if we're really going to be that smug and that closed-minded enough without having a valid argument for them, they don't want the valid argument. They just want the fun of it. The fun of making a fool of themselves and you at the same time. You're going to be explaining things to them because they already know it, but they don't care. Or else they really believe in their own damn crap. And they're going to make everyone else feel like a complete idiot because they are a complete idiot. And they don't care. They're going to believe what they got to believe in. And it also happens in politics too. We're feeding our egos and our megalomanias at this point over here for what we're seeing for everyone else's behavioral patterns. We are a civilization of Karens. And we are the three monkeys at the same time. We want to feed our megalomania. We want to feed our egos so damn badly. We're also allowing the zeros and ones to influence us more and more until we're really becoming blithering basket cases. It's no wonder we got a problem concerning about being open-minded about everything else. We bitch to gripe about people having open minds when no one's got an open mind. Even the scientists have a situation like that. They're not purists either. There's nothing pure about them. Or the clergy, for that matter, or so-called clergy, or so-called righteous people who think their religion is going to be the ultimate thing that protects them from everything. No, this is only arrogance and ego. The megalomania inside of us. We want, and we don't care. I know you're going to say, how dare I say this? You don't know what you're talking about. Yada, yada, yada. I heard it. I heard about it. Deal with it. Look, there's a lot of dark things about us in the human nature that we don't want to admit to ourselves, let alone somebody else at this point. We want to show them that we are a veneer, we are a facade. Well, show the damn realistic nature of ourselves, because that scares the hell out of people. Truth and honesty. There's been a lot of that happening in politics these days, and people are getting pissed off about it. They get pissed about people saying things that they want things back the way they were. Well, what they were, and what particular perspective and time period you're talking about here. You're talking about your own damn behavior. You're talking about someone else's behavior. You're talking about the behavior of society. And how many years and how many decades are going back in there, and how long are you going to be regressing to this infantile age of yours? Don't start throwing that argument at me. You think I'm holier than thou? No, I observe too damn much, and I'm learning so much regarding history by observing it, watching it, reading about it, arguing about it with other people, trying to get different perspectives and different viewpoints. Said before in some of my other videos, our viewpoints are just basically reflections of what the solid object is. And if you break it down, it's what everyone else's viewpoint, it's the damn truth, whatever the hell it is. I'm no guru. I'm not an expert on such. But sometimes I know my ego and my mouth gets the best of me. So maybe it's getting the best of me right now as it is. You folks can think what you want, you can say what you want. But the problem is, you gotta realize, we got boomerangs. Those lovely things that we learned about. Was it from Aborigines? The tools that they use for hunting. You throw the thing and it comes right back. It's almost an angular perpendicular item, and you throw it out there. And somehow with its construction there and going through the wind left and right, it comes right back. So you throw your stuff out there, it's gonna have a boomerang effect by coming back at you. And when it does, it hurts. You can't catch it right. Well, how's your forehead? Talk about reality check. Welcome to the life in the world we live in right now. Should have been called 0s&1s, Karens, and Boomerangs. Maybe we'll get into the bitching and griping about artificial intelligence and how cyberpunk is screwing everybody else up. I don't know. I think I'm already talking about that one here too. Later.